What is up? Mr. Dippin' Gamer here with you today, bringing you a brand new video. Today you see we're on iRacing again, racing at Barber Motorsports Park. This is a 2.38 mile road track out in Alabama, specifically Leeds, Alabama, right outside of Birmingham. Pretty fun track. I actually really enjoyed racing here. Unfortunately, I didn't have as much practice time as I would want, but it is what it is. I was able to work on a little bit of a setup and get a decent setup in. But just some information on this race. Of course, you're going to see the first two laps. I did qualify 13th with a 129.676. This was the first split, so I was completely out of my league. Strength of field was around a 22.09. And yeah, the guys up front were just really fast. Their fastest laps in the race were my best laps. Not even my best laps. They were second faster than my best laps in practice. And my fastest lap in practice was like a 128.75, I think, somewhere around there. And yeah, my main goal for this race was just to be as clean as possible. I knew I was going to be out of my league here. There was a bunch of fast guys around me, and I just wanted to make sure I didn't ruin anybody's race. I didn't ruin mine. I wanted to build my safety rating and my I rating. So iRacing predicted I would win. I would come in last place, which was 34. There was 34 cars on track, including the LMPs and the GT4s. But I was able to prove iRacing wrong again, and you guys will see that in this video. But yeah, overall, really fun track. I wanted to stay around midfield. My main goal was just to get a 10th spot, because there's a lot of good guys here. And thankfully, it wasn't like a wreck fest like the previous video. But right here on lap 2, I got Squirrely coming out of that corner, and you're gonna see P15 take advantage of that, take it up the inside through the through the chicane, and capitalizes on that position. So yeah, tried running as clean as possible. Tried to keep everyone behind me. You can see that giant gap behind me. Just wanted to keep that giant gap so I could just run my race and focus on my lines. It just sucks that I was last person in split 1 when I could have been the first person in split 2, because there was 2 total splits for this on a Saturday afternoon. Can you believe that? But yeah, it was a clean race for the most part on my part, so pretty fun. Not too bad in my opinion. So here you're gonna see this is lap 3. Car up ahead lost control in the chicane, and I was able to pick up another position up to P14. Coming up here to lap 5, the MG that was in 11th lost control and ended up spinning, so I was able to gain another position up to P13. And then coming up to lap 8 right here, the LMP caught me in a pretty bad corner. So right here, he goes on the inside. I end up going on the outside, and you see the Porsche behind me ended up catching up to me. So my lead over 14th went from a 0.17 to a 0.04. But I was able to keep him behind me for a little while and just continue to run my race. But he was just on my rear, on my bumper the rest of the time. Right here on lap 11. The AMG that was in 7th place ended up losing control, backs out right in front of us, and I was able to pick up another position, so now up to P12. And coming up to lap 12 right here, LMP caught me in another bad corner, and this gave the Porsche that was on my bumper the whole time an opportunity to pass me on the front stretch. So ended up losing another spot right there. But here, still fighting with him and going into turn 2. I was able to tuck in behind him to try to prevent this other Porsche from behind me overtaking me. but he gets a good run, cuts it up the inside on the hard braking corner, so takes it on the inside. I got a little late on the gas right there, but I'm still fighting him. I kind of try to crowd him on the inside, so this is going to set me up for a good spot coming into the chicane. I brake a little late, we're side by side right there, and I'm able to keep that position coming out of that turn. I was able to fend him off. Not bad driving on my part, if I do say so myself. So coming up to lap 16, there was a Porsche that was on the side of the road right here, off in the sand. I ended up picking up P13, and I was on the tail of this AMG in 12th. So I was just trying to put as much pressure as I could to make him nervous, so he would commit a mistake. So I try to take it up on him on the inside right here, but he cuts off my nose. So I know right here the BMW is also on my bumper, so I'm trying my best to keep him behind, but still trying to pick up this position on the AMG because he's a little slower than me. And right here we pass another AMG. I do a little crossover and end up picking 3 positions on this lap. I ended up putting me up to 11th. So this is lap 17th, the fastest lap I had of the day. This was a 129.304. So right here, feathering it through the corner, right before I hit that little curb on the inside, full gas, take it up the hill, come over this crest, still full gas. Coming up to the hard braking corner, I brake at like the 2.5 down to 3rd. I noticed when I put it in 2nd that the back end would slip out a little bit, so I just kept it in 3rd. And halfway through that corner, full gas. Coming up right here, brake at the 2 board, get back on the gas, drop it down to 3rd gear, and then full gas right here. Barely any lead into the gas. Coming up right here, you just release the gas a little bit, get back on the gas as quickly as possible. Carry that speed through this little backstretch. On the brake at the 1 board, drop it down to 4th gear, and right at the center of the turn, just gas as much as you possibly can, and then light brakes right here down to 3rd gear, full gas right here, and just feathering the throttle, full gas coming out of the turn, so you get a nice little shoot down the front stretch. And that was my fastest lap anyways. So the rest of the race was uneventful. This is lap 20. I was running my fastest laps of the race. Just kept putting my head down and driving as quickly as I can to maintain that gap between me and 12th. So ended up finishing 11th. Not too bad. 1 position off of what I really wanted to finish at. So yeah guys, next up is the Carnage Report. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. I will see you all in the next video, which should be the Moza unboxing. Have a good one, guys.